Shakeout News Mornings.
Rise and shine. Good morning. It is Friday, July 28th of the Small Show.
And I'm Rachel Denver, Bishop Ossie, and Marky Gonzalez are off this morning. Here are the stories we're tracking this morning. We are just a week away from Taylor Swift taking over SoFi Stadium, but now there are calls to cancel her shows.
Plus, is it curtained down on this year's Emmy Awards? The growing fallout from the ongoing Hollywood strikes.
And it's not $1 billion just yet, but you could still be a multi-millionaire if you're lucky.
Yeah. We've been reminding ourselves all morning. Did you get your tickets?
No.
Are you part of the company pool?
No.
I was gonna say, he just sent his money earlier this morning, like at 4:30. He said, oh my god, I need to send my money in right now. Yeah. I always think to skip those when I get the emails, but then I think deep down I say, but if you guys won and you didn't participate, you would feel so bad.
You're the only one left out.
You're the only one left out. How much is it?
$4.
No. How much
Oh,
is it?
but it's right, 900 million? Yeah.
900.
Yeah. Obviously, with taxes, it's worth 400 million. But
Right. Still amazing. Still amazing, and don't pick it.
Yeah.
All right.
Give us some lucky numbers with the weather.
Yes, I was going to say, you know what, you might be enjoying the forecast a little bit more as we head into next week, as I finally have a little bit of relief from the heat that we've been dealing with, especially across the valleys, the mountains, the deserts. We're looking live this morning over Santa Monica, seeing the beautiful sunrise under a mostly clear sky. Let's go to Riverside, where temperatures are in the upper 60s. We will feel temperatures rise from here into the 90s and triple digits this afternoon. Heat advisory in place across the San Fernando, Santa Clarita Valley. So most of our valley communities of Southern California, including the Inland Empire too, we do have an excessive heat warning across the Coachella Valley. So these heat alerts will be with us through Saturday, and then we will start to feel some changes as we head into next week. But for today, downtown Los Angeles, inland Orange County, upper 80s to low 90s. Temperatures tonight in the 60s, and to start off your Saturday morning. Meanwhile, a rinse and repeat as we head into tomorrow. But again, the change comes next week. We will be slightly cooler, and we'll have a chance of showers and thunderstorms. We'll talk about where, we'll talk about timing, all the details coming up in your next for the forecast. Shalina. Hey, good morning. So SkyCal overhead right now on the 60s, flying around, showing us the conditions out there so far. Earlier, the 101 in Hollywood looks pretty good. Here in Hosgate, a high from the 60s, not too bad as well. East and westbound, moving pretty nice. Some more volume on the westbound side compared to the eastbound side, but still looking good. Here's an overall look at LA right now. We still have some leftover traffic on the 10 because of the earlier crash we had here. This is a 19-minute drive, leaving the 110 over to the 405. And before that, we have lots of traffic in downtown on the 10, so keep that in mind. And then I have a new crash south on 710 past Atlantic. The left lane is blocked off here. Leaving you with a look at the Inland Empire. 91 is starting to slow down. We have a crash at Green River. Left lane blocked down with the backup out of Pomona. Rachel, back to you.
Nina, thank you so much. Developing news right now. Police are trying to identify a 10-year-old boy who was struck by a car. Our assignment manager, Mark Lee, is at the desk. And Mark, what do officers know about this young boy?
Rachel, unfortunately, not a lot. He was struck by a car while he was riding a rented scooter. That put him in critical condition, unconscious at the hospital. He's been unable to speak to investigators. He didn't have any ID on him. But the investigators found an important clue on his phone. Now, let me explain in just a second. This happened yesterday at about 5 p.m. near Vermont and 7th in Koreatown. Now, I don't actually have any video of the scene when it was active. We sent SkyCal much later after the scene had cleared to see if we could find anything there, but everything was already gone. So, LAPD says a 10-year-old boy was riding a rented scooter here when he was struck by a car. The driver of that car stayed at the scene and assisted police, but the boy was taken unconscious and in critical condition to a nearby hospital. Now, he didn't have any ID on him, and his fingerprints aren't on file anywhere, and no family members have come to claim him. But police think that he's of Russian descent, but because of something that they found on his phone. There were words in Cyrillic writing, which is the alphabet of the Russian language. This is what it looks like. This is what my screen here. This is the Cyrillic Russian alphabet, and there was lots of this on his phone. So LAPD probably thinks he speaks Russian, or maybe from a Russian family. It was critical at the hospital, as I said, and unable to speak to investigators. Police haven't released a photo of him yet, but they are asking for anyone with any information to call the LAPD. Hopefully they can identify this young man and get him back to his parents or legal guardians. That's the very latest from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Well, that story awful, Mark. Thank you. Well, a family event at a Wilmington park turned into a crime scene. Gunfire broke out. In the end, one man was dead.
I'm Rick Bronson is reporting at LAPD's Harbor Station where detectives are investigating a deadly shooting. It happened last night in Wilmington at the Wilmington Rec Center. A volunteer for Summer Night Lights, a program designed to give families an alternative and a safe activities to do during the summer and also to reduce gang violence. That man shot and killed 30 minutes before the event was over. LAPD this morning searching for two men seen running from the park.
The LAPD is adding more men and women to the force. 26 police officers will graduate today after completing 904 hours of training over the course of 24 weeks. There are 18 men and 8 female officers in the class. The ceremony starts at 8 this morning. Variety reports the Emmys are being postponed as the Hollywood writers and actors strike continues. Vendors for the awards show tell Variety they've been told the show will not air in September. A new date has not been set. This is the first time the ceremony has been postponed since 2001, right after the September 11th attack. And Starbucks workers will hit the picket lines in solidarity with striking actors and writers today. They'll join forces at Netflix studios in Hollywood. The Starbucks Workers Union is on a 13-city tour around the U.S. They're pushing for Starbucks company officials to negotiate a labor contract.
Hotel workers are on strike and asking for Taylor Swift support before her Eras tour comes to LA next week. The big ask will start the concert. Swift's tour is scheduled for a 6-night stand at SoFi Stadium. But Hotel Workers Local 11 wrote an open letter to the singer asking her to hold off. Swift's concerts bring big money and big crowds to the hotels the workers are striking against. Even Swifties who support the strike have mixed feelings about this.
We've seen in the past, like every single city that Taylor's come to, we've just